Hello, everybody. This is Gregg Cihangir Masuak, the Spiritual Slob, doing this week's Top 20 for Polyglot Radio. And it's a weird and wild. It's been a weird and wild series of years that every time you finish a year, you keep thinking, "Whew, that was over. That was weird," and then the next weird year turns up in a way that's weirder and more differently weird than the last. All the weirdness that you thought you got used to, you just can't get used to because it's a different weird. So, and especially this week is especially weird for me. I'm doing this show in Edmonton, Alberta. And there are reasons for that are extremely strange. But the strangest thing is that I've been having a recurring dream. Well, not so much a recurring dream, but a recurring landscape that doesn't exist in the real world, or I thought it didn't. And suddenly I'm looking out the window of where I'm at, and I'm going, motherfucker. That's that place I've visited hundreds of times since I was like 10 or something. So I'm doing this show looking out the window at this landscape that I thought was never going to be real, and it's just right there, like a few yards away. So I can't wait to get naked and run through the forest, which is what usually happens in my dreams. I don't know how that plays out in real life, but I'll let you guys know. I get my dick bitten off by coyotes or hauled away for lewd behavior by the mounted police that may be mounted in the forest. But I'll let you know, because that forest, I've been running naked through that forest since I was 10 years old, and I refused to wear clothes in the exploration of that incredible, what I thought was only a dream landscape. So, man, stay tuned. My next show could be from, prison or something. Out, turn up the sunshine. Diana Ross featuring Tame Impala. And also out is Words, Alesso featuring Zara Larsson. And also out, Treat Me, Chloe. So sad to see you guys go, but you know what? Too bad. There's a new entry, number 20. The Fall, the Chainsmokers, Shipwreck. And that was a new entry, number 20, The Fall, the Chainsmokers, and Shipwreck on this crazy-ass motherfucking year and increasingly crazy-ass motherfucking week. So number 19, Where You Are, is Pink Panthers featuring Willow, down 8. And it's number 19, Where You Are, Pink Panthers featuring Willow. Number 18, Haven't Found You Yet, Blue, up 2. Then there's Blue, up 2 places, Haven't Found You Yet. Number 17, this crazy motherfucking crazy week. I mean, I seem to be kind of like doing broadcasts from different places every time I broadcast. So why not Edmonton? Why not prison? Give me another place I can broadcast from, and I will go and hunt it down. Maybe I'll broadcast from the middle of my dream forest, butt naked, in a couple of weeks' time. That'd be fun. That'd be really fun. Maybe I'll do that. Deep Down, number 17, Alok and Ella Eyre and Kenny Dope featuring Neverdal, new entry. And that is number 17, Deep Down, Alok and Ella Eyre and Kenny Dope featuring Neverdal. That was a mouthful. Oh, number 16, Potion, Calvin Harris, Dua Lipa, who is in every chart every time I've been doing this show. Good for you, Dua, you big chart hog, you, and Young Thug. And that is Potion at number 16 by the omnipresent Dua Lipa, Calvin Harris, and Young Thug. Number 15, up one place after plunging in last week. This is just taken over. Is Lady Gaga scraping up one more more place. Hold My Hand. As Lady Gaga, Hold My Hand, number 15. Ava Max, down 5. At 14, Maybe You're the Problem. And it is Maybe You're the Problem. Ava Max. Gotta love that. Number 13, About Damn Time. Lizzo. Fabulous Lizzo. It is number 13, About Damn Time. Lizzo. Down 5. Number 12, Don't You Worry. It's a new entry. Motherfucker. Black Eyed Peas, Shakira, David Guetta. Like you can't get more stunning a group of individuals than that mashup. Bam. Wouldn't mind to be at that party. Don't You Worry. That's Don't You Worry, number 12. Black Eyed Peas, Shakira, and David Guetta. 11, Move. DNSCE, up 6 places. Move, DNCE, up 6. And number 11, Roman Holiday, Fontaines, DC, at number 10. And that is number 10, Roman Holiday, Fontaines, DC. And number 9, Boys in the Street, Callum Scott, up 3. And that is Callum Scott, up 3 places. Boys in the Street, number 9. And if you were wondering why I haven't got a lot of banter in between all these this week, is because it's been a crazy week. It's really weird. And you know, I've flown all the way to UK, across the ocean. It probably took me about 24 hours between the strike in London and everything not working at every stage along the way. And by the way, thank you. They made me swear I would not tell what airlines it was on, but yeah, man, I was so fucking frazzled by the time I even walked in the door of the airplane. These stewardess just kind of went, "What's going on?" And all I said was like, "Look, dude, I just hope somehow you make this flight better than the preemptive strike on it, because it's been like fucking harrowing." And she dragged me from my economy seat, because, you know, even though I sound fancy, I can't afford shit. And she said, "You know what? We decided we want you to be in our section, but you can't tell anybody, you know, about what we've done." And so they dragged my pretty frazzled ass from economy into business class. And I can tell you this, there's a world of difference of experience between the back end of anything and you know, fucking ridiculous difference between having money and not having money. And that just pisses me off. But at the same time, when somebody drags my ass from economy to business, I ain't going to argue. When somebody throws champagne relentlessly in front of me, I ain't going to say no. So thank you two mysterious, on your own assistance, women of that particular fabulous Canadian airline. And you've made all the difference to my life, because it was pretty gnarly getting to that stage, and you know, champagne makes all the difference. Champagne bubbling its way down your throat to your guts is the best fucking feeling, apart from a good wank, that I can think of. So, you know what? If I have to endure being dragged from the back end of something into the beauty of life, then I will do that begrudgingly, but I will accept that mission. Thank you, beautiful women on the unnamed airline. Damn it! I just want to give them a plug, but I'm not going to. It starts with West. Roman Holiday, Fontaines, DC. Even from last week, I think I said that already. Number 9, Boys in the Street, Callum Scott, up 3. Boys in the Street, Callum Scott, up 3. Number 8, Chemicals. Kasabian up 6 places. And that is number 8, Chemicals. Kasabian up 6. I can't wait for the Spiritual Slob TV series to be dragging this show and itself around the world. It's going to be happening soon with my awesome pals, the magnificent Sarah Drag. She is... I met her on Morris Men feature film. She basically single-handedly pulled that together. And the awesome Dan Hugo, who is not only the biggest troublemaker in the world, which is gonna be an interesting element to add to the mix. He's also an amazing cameraman. So the three of us are going to get into trouble everywhere trouble is to be found. So if you can think of some trouble we can get into, give us a ring, drop us an email. I'd be so happy to hear what adventure you'd be interested in us finding ourselves stuck in the middle of. Because I ain't worried. One Republic, I ain't worried. Number 7 this week. And that is number 7, I ain't worried. One Republic. Number 6, Late Night Talking, Harry Styles. And he's one of those guys too, Harry Styles, that just seems to, how many magazines in America there are that are Harry Styles magazines, like on the rack along, side of News of the World and all those gossip things. There's always at least 2 or 3 different magazines devoted to Harry Styles. Like, what the fuck is that about? Like, how do you get yourself to a position where you have 3 magazines with your name on it? Like that's the name of the magazine. It's like Gregg Cihangir Masuak magazine. Like, who's gonna buy that shit? Not even me. Well, maybe my mom, but she's losing her mind anyway. So yeah, she's probably gonna be the only person buying that magazine. Damn it, Harry, you're popular. I'm not. Late Night Talking, number 6, Harry. Damn you. That's number 6, Late Night Talking, the amazing magazine hogging Harry Styles. Fuck you. Number 5, Overthinking, Mabel. 24 Karat Golden, up 3 places. That's number 5, Overthinking, Mabel. 24 Karat Golden. It's such a weird week. And I'm jet lagged as fuck. Let's face it, I'm jet lagged as fuck. And your tongue doesn't seem to work as well when you go visit your dad in hospital and he says, "Well, you want the good news or the bad news?" And you go, let's go for some good news first. He goes, "Well, all right, I'm gonna have to make that up. So let's tell you the bad news first." And he goes like, "Well, they're gonna take my leg off this weekend." And it's like, "Oh, okay." And he goes, "Oh yeah. You know what the good news is? You're gonna leave the other one on." And that is some fucking glass is half full attitude, Dad. Damn. Respect. Number 4, My Heart's Been Waiting for You. Craig David featuring Duval, down 3. And that's Craig David featuring Duval, down 3 from last week. My Heart's Been Waiting for You at number 4 place. Number 3, If We'll Ever Be Remembered. Martin Garrix and Sean Ferrugia. Number 3, If We'll Ever Be Remembered, Martin Garrix and Sean Ferrugia. So, yeah, kudos, Dad. You get to keep the other leg. And you kind of were kind of pleased about that. That was like, it's hard not to smile when somebody tells you that that's a good thing. That's great. But what do you do with the leg, by the way? It seems like a waste of a perfectly great appendage that you've been carrying around with you all your life. You just chuck it in the bin. You don't just chuck it in the bin. You can't flush it down the toilet. You don't chuck it in the bin. You turn it into a lamp stand or, I don't know, a coat rack or something. A feature, for fuck's sake. I don't know. Have a think. Drop me a line. Let me know what your thoughts are. Really soon, because it's coming off in a couple of days' time. Good on you, Daddy. Number 2, Heaven Takes You Home, which I hope is not going to be your theme song, Papa. Swedish House Mafia, Up To. I know I'm finding this extraordinarily funny, but, you know, he was laughing, so why can't I laugh with him? Number 2, Heaven Takes You Home. And number 2, possibly the theme for the weekend, Heaven Takes You Home, Swedish House Mafia, Up 2 places. And at the first place of this week's Top 20 is Memories, Youngblood, featuring Willow again. Damn, Willow. We are everywhere. You'll probably be in this chart forever and ever and ever, because Willow, as I said before, she just turns up at the fucking studio door and threatens you until she gets on your track, clearly, because she's on everybody's track. Wow. Memories, Youngblood, featuring Willow. And as number 1, Memories, Youngblood, featuring Willow. And yeah, that's it for this crazy motherfucking ass week's Top 20. Gregg Cihangir Masuak, the Spiritual Slob, at your service as always, always on the move. Stay tuned where the fuck I'm going to be broadcasting from, but with any luck, naked in the middle of my dreamscape next time around. Not in prison. No, I refuse to go. Anyway, have a great one. Keep the music going. And until next time around, Gregg Cihangir Masuak, Polyglot Radio. Bye-bye.